Relationships, best defined as a significant connection or similarity between two or more things. Or Hugh Hefner's definition, entrapment of new recruits the day after a high school graduation. A relationship should be called a relationship, because that's what it always turns into. Bitter, party of one, my table is now ready. Here's Mariah Carey's response to Barbara Walters' question regarding her relationship.
You told me that you were afraid that you could never trust anyone again. Do you trust him?
Yeah, he's a man, Barbara.
If a big baller like Mariah Carey can't keep a man with all that money, is there hope for any of us? On a new relationship episode, dating blogger Greg Dupree is here, plus questions from the street. Lindsay Lohan loses $10,000 after her purse is stolen. Is that $10,000 in cash or the value of the cocaine stolen from her purse? All this on a new Pleasant Experience.
We headed to the bar, baby, don't be nervous. No shoes, no shirt, and I still get service. Watch! Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body. I work out.
We're really excited today to have special guest Greg Dupree on.
Hi.
Greg offers advice on gay dating and just dating in general. Where can our viewers at home find out some of your advice?
You could actually check out my blog. It is datingetiquette.blogspot.com.
And we'll flash it right here.
All right.
Perfect. Well, let's just go ahead and get started then. What qualifies you to be giving our viewers advice?
I think that is, it's just mainly my life experience. The blog is devoted to sort of exploring what I've learned through my own personal experience. I didn't have any point of reference or any sort of reference material I could find, so I created it. And I think, my life experience, tells a lot, says a lot, so.
Okay. And then with you giving advice on, of course, different aspects of many things in dating,
yes.
What do you think is the biggest mistake people make on the first date?
I think that people tend to overshare on the first date. I like to say oversharing is overbearing. You're putting too much on someone who really don't know you. At this point, we're just trying to get to know who you are. So
we just want surface level information.
Surface level things, but there are honorable mentions, X talk, sex talk. Try to avoid sex talk. Don't
tell me about your daddy issues.
Yeah, don't talk about your ex,
Okay.
Those general things.
Well, we also have some questions from the street, so
Yes.
let's take a look at those.
All right.
My question is, when is the appropriate time to start talking about sexual preferences and kinky things that you're into?
That is a big question for people. When is the right time to talk about, the dirty things you're into?
I think that it depends on where you're coming from. If you're looking for longevity, monogamy,
Longevity in what term?
Like
relationship longevity?
Like relationship.
Okay.
Like if you're really looking for something substantial, you want to sort of steer clear of talking about those things and really get to know the person for who they are. I want to say ideally, I would probably wait a couple of dates before I really start getting too deep into talking about
Top-bottom conversation. Should that occur second date, third date? Because I know people do not want to get too invested if it's not going to work out sexually.
I don't know. For me, I sort of feel like if everything else sort of connects and we connect on a deeper level, those things usually work themselves out. I don't really put too much energy into that. And so, it depends. Again, if you're looking to just get some, then you talk about it when you
throw it out there at the bar where you met.
But exactly. But if you're looking for something a little bit more, you kind of want to not talk about that so much.
Okay, let's go into the next question.
Hey, I have a question.
Hey, it's Lungs. How are you, Lungs?
Great, sweetheart. How are you doing?
I'm good. What's your question?
My question is, my children are giving me a lot of grief because I am dating two men. Actually, I'm sleeping with both of them, but I don't know what really to do. One is great in bed. The other shows me a great time. So perhaps I can get some feedback from people that have gone through the same problem.
So I think that is the age-old question. If you're dating somebody and it's kind of boring but the sex is amazing versus dating somebody where hanging out's really good but the sex isn't, what do you do?
Again, I think that this starts with knowing exactly what you want. I think she wants more than a sexual relationship, because if she just wanted sex, she just would have been with the one guy with the good sex and the bad conversation.
Lungs is a little slutty. She likes to have sex.
But
I love you, Lungs.
But I think that if she's looking for like a relationship,
right,
then I think ultimately she probably should get rid of both guys, because neither guy's given her enough of what she needs. and that's why she's going to this person to get certain things and going to the other person for other things.
I think you're completely right. Why settle?
Yeah, I mean, but then again, if she, out of the two guys, if I had to choose a guy, I would go with the guy that you have. No.
Oh, shit.
The guy that you have more of an emotional connection to, because I feel like certain things can sort of be worked out and negotiated and talked about.
Yeah.
But you can't give someone a good personality, or you can't create a connection. So.
And I think you're completely correct in that. And our viewers can get more of your advice, of course. They can check out your blog. You're on Twitter as well. Do a shout out for your Twitter.
Yes, the Twitter is Gating 101.
Gating 101.
Easy.
We'll all check it out, and we'll be back with our closing segment. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Don't do anything I wouldn't. That still leaves a lot left to do. Bye.